First pitch moments away in D.C. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Time for baseball now on the show, as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as their order will read like this. They'll match up against the 6th overall pick from the 2007 draft, the 6'5" left-hander Ross Detweiler. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Matt Carpenter will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one, as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing too out of the ordinary right there. He just doesn't look this one into his glove. And now all of a sudden, they've got a man on here to begin this inning.
Alan Craig will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
The 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
3-0 now. Looks like the error may be affecting him after all.
You know, I think it is. You go 3-0 to the next guy. Now things are starting to slowly get away from him.
Here it comes, the 3-0. 3-1.
3-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here he comes on 3-1. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
He's ready now, the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Pause, now the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. The guys will catch on quick.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Desmond for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Maguire digs in at the plate. Now here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. In the air to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First pitch coming. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Let's go, Nationals!
He's set, now the pitch. Sliced down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 1 run on no base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cards lead it 1-0. Starting lineup for Washington looks like this. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Here comes Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Nationals, center fielder, Gardner.
Changeup called strike one. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here now the 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. Just can't seem to finish him off.
Full count offering on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Jason Worth will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Come on, Matt.
Now the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. A runner at second, nobody out. He's ready, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 on its way to work. This ball's grounded foul. The 1-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. No one out with a runner at second. Here's another 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he struck him out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And they're going to come back to tie this game up as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Already their second double of the ball game here in the first inning. He's not fooled too many guys out there to this point, that's for sure.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
Jason Castro will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. First offering on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's set, now the pitch. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Curtis Granderson will stand in now, and he's certainly one to be wary of as you see the numbers there. Scorching hot these past 10 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes a 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at .327, 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. 1-1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 2-2 one more time. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Now here's the pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Mark Ellis will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch to him. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Are you kidding me, up? Get him down now.
The 1-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. One pitch on its way to Ellis. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Come on, I'll be a strike there, up.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, give him some credit here at second base. He stayed right in there knowing that he was going to take a hard shot. But there's no question that it did influence his throw because it was well off the mark.
Into the box, Shelby Miller. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Here's a 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Now the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I think 2-0, and you're the pitcher, you got to be taken.
All right, that's all up.
Here he comes on 2-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to be good enough to give him the lead as this is down for extra bases. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
Well, time for another old baseball cliche. It's a game of inches. And it was on this ball. Take a look at how close this is to the foul line. And this is not a fair ball by a whole lot, but I guarantee you he'll take it. He pulls into second with an RBI double.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
From the belt, the pitch. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cards get one in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Ian Desmond will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. First pitch coming. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The next pitch. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Very high, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop-out.
Adam LaRoche will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. Here's the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime. And now a pitch on the way.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now Miller on 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
One, 2. And he got him.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-1. Alan Craig is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Here's Donaldson down at 3rd. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Michael Lee will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and It sure ain't gonna help.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he'll have himself a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Stepping in now, Maguire. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. The 1-1 home. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to third. Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Come on, DC.
And here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Ball 1.
And that curveball still hasn't shown up yet. It's normally a real good pitch for him, but it hasn't served him well at all so far.
Second and third here, 1 man out. 1-1 on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Two. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there. And all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And this is going to get right over the head of LaRoche. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all.
And sometimes you can just have a little bit of a mental block on this play. It's just a simple step and throw, but he winds up firing it right by his man at first.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Let's go, DC.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. Here in the third, this is probably just to try and clean out the negative and put a positive thought in his head. You know, something like, I've seen you work out of jams like this many times before. I know you can do it again.
Mark Ellis will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, he's in trouble enough already, and a wild pitch would only make things worse.
Come down now.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Just a nice inside-out swing here. You'll see he lets that pitch travel deep, and those hands come through first. Just shoots it the other way.
Shelby Miller will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
First pitch on the way. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Harper is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 4-1. Ross Detweiler makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Ross Detweiler.
Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. There to take it in is Craig, and that's your first out.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Brett Gardner will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
So a runner on first with one out now. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
He's ready now. The pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Maguire is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. From the stretch. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Now the 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
The 2-2 coming. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance.
Whoa, this guy's wild.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Nationals leave one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Matt Carpenter will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Go back and stay more.
First pitch coming. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the 4th.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here now is Alan Craig. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
And that's low, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Michael Lee will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Now here's the first pitch. This is foul right side. Comes set, now the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Oh, and he misses it. But a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out.
You have got to be kidding me. You're not going to see this ever. I mean, this is a base hit all day long, but he comes up firing from his outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on the play.
Into the box now, Mark Maguire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
And these guys hitting 3, 4, 5, they're the ones that are going to have to produce if these guys are going to have any chance of contending this year. He comes through here with a well-struck RBI double.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ross Ollendorf is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. (1-0) on the way. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Let's go, Nat.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 1-0. And this is lifted in the air out to left. There to play it is Worth, and he makes the play to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Nats 1. Josh Donaldson will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First offering on the way.
Here we go.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
The pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 2-2 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
3-2 pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys give me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Jason Castro will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Now the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
One thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, looks like he's going to be all right.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Here's the first baseman, Adam LaRoche, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow, And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. 1-0 pitch now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
All right, Castro.
Miller readies the 2-0. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They trail 6-1. Johnny Peralta will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And, look inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here it comes. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Mark Ellis will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set. Now the pitch. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
In now, Shelby Miller. And they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Matt Carpenter will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here comes a 1-2. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Got him. 1 left for the Cardinals. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Tony Campana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Tony Campana.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One 0. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And a dive there from Ellis, but it gets through for a base hit.
Center fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
Brett Gardner will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled straight back. A runner at first with no outs here. Pause, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So, on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
One pitch on the way. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Man, he get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Jason Worth will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
Nice easy stroke. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. First and second here with nobody out. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Big pitch here, 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the They show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
This guy's been their lone bright spot offensively. Second RBI of the game, and he's driven in each of their 2 runs.
Josh Donaldson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Drew Storen will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 22, Drew Storen.
Alan Craig will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Here's the 1-0. Oh, this is hit hard, but caught it short by Desmond. He really zeroed in on that one, but the leadoff man's kept off base to start inning number 6.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Here's the 2-0. Here's Donaldson down at third. And the throw to LaRoche is in time. 2 gone.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Stepping in now, Mark Maguire. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Now here it comes. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's the 1-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-2. Jason Castro will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
And here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with. Now
here's the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
1-1.
Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. Lee is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Ian Desmond will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips. First pitch coming. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
1 out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. A 2-1 offering. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
The 2-2.
Here we go.
This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Adam LaRoche will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Here's the first offering. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
Oh, man, would he like to have that swing back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
Anthony Rendon will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch, and he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Now Miller on 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now the 3-1 home. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Payoff pitch coming. That's hard hit back up the middle. And Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Good job there at keeping the inning alive. The runner on first gets a head start with a 3-2 count and 2 away, so it's an easy decision to keep on going around second. He makes it into third easily.
Oliver Tipton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Oliver Tipton.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
And this is a spot where the Nats have had their share of trouble. They have to have someone come through here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 1-0 pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Hitter's count 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
The 2-1. Right on the corner. 2-2.
Let's go, Nat.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He waits. Now the pitch. Fouled back.
Come on, Nat. Give it to him.
The 2-2 one more time. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Three-two, here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 one more time. And this is going to be a foul ball.
We go, DC.
3-2, here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Boy, that's just a great at-bat right there. It's going to load the bases now, and it's also going to increase the blood pressure of that man out there on the mound. To use up that many pitches and still wind up walking a guy, well, he's going to need to find that focus again in a hurry.
Brett Gardner will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 left for Washington. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back here at Nationals Park, 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment. Yadier Molina will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Cardinals, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
And you know, working inside is great. Even backing guys off is fine when the time's right, but you need to be careful here in the late innings when your guys are already down.
Ready with the 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
The 3-1. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Center fielder number 3, Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center.
And you know what? Even though this ball gets hit way off the wall, that's not a bad pitch. I mean, it's a good sinking fastball. Not bad location, but he just goes down and gets this baseball. Nearly drives it out of the ballpark. And as a pitcher, I think in that situation, you just tip your cap to the guy. Not much more you can do.
Johnny Peralta will dig in. He singled his last time around. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Onworth puts it right on the dime. He's out at home plate.
Here's a situation where any run you can get to add on to your lead, it's an important one. But this never really had much of a chance of panning out as they tag him out at the plate easily.
Matt Lindstrom will come on and try to get out of this mess here, as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Standing in now, Mark Ellis. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. First and second now, 1 man out.
Come on, there's no.
1-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Boy, just nickel and diming him right there. Now that goes as an infield single, their 3rd straight hit. Now the bases are loaded and just 1 out.
John Jay will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
John Jay.
Keep him right there.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
And this guy's been in situations like this so many times before. He's got plenty to call on upstairs to try to help him work out of this jam.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out.
Come on, let's stop the bleeding here.
Here's the 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Hey, let's run in the double play.
2-0 count, the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard, but caught it short by Desmond, as he'll hang on here to record the 2nd out.
Well, tough break right there with the bases loaded. He made good contact on that pitch. Great contact, really. I mean, he waffled this thing. Unfortunately, he hit it right at somebody, or that might have been 2 runs. The old dreaded atom ball.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. 1 run scores. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a strong throw by Gardner. So 1 run here on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Nationals 2. Robert Rivera will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Robert Rivera.
Jason Worth will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second.
Fielder, Jason Worth.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Now the first pitch of the inning is turned around and into the gap in left center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Bryce Harper will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Move him over!
First pitch coming. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. And a dive there from Ellis, but it gets through for a base hit. And the runner is in from second.
Boy, that didn't take too long. You get a double on the first pitch of the inning, and then 1 pitch later, he's already heading back into the dugout after scoring a run. Just goes to show you that as a pitcher, your focus has to be there on every pitch or you'll get burned.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Here's a ground ball to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Garcia.
Jason Castro will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
None out, runners at first and second.
Come on, Nat.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Ian Desmond will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
All right, Matt, here we go.
From the belt, the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Let's go, next.
From the stretch.
Here we go.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
The 1-1.
Here we go.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Men on third with 2 down. 1-2. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. St. Louis is out in front, 7-3. Tyler Clippard will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Tyler Clippard.
Alan Craig will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
Swing better.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying,
3-0.
but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here it comes, 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1 coming. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. What a stop from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Harper is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game.
Maguire.
Mark Maguire will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next pitch just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Put your defense to work.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
Let's hold him, guys. Let's hold them.
First offering on the way. Ball 1. One-0 on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Adam LaRoche will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
First baseman, Adam LaRoche.
First pitch to him. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
1-0 pitch now. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Let's go, Nationals.
Here comes the 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Anthony Rendon will step in, a base hit in his last time. Now here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The 1-1 home. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Let's go, Nat.
Now the 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Now the 3-1. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. Well, this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Jason Mott will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Jason Mott.
Danny Espinoza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Danny Espinoza.
Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Peralta for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Oh, it's just so nice to be able to bring in a reliever that can get you a ground ball. Sure enough, first batter he faces, he gets him to hit the ball on the ground, and it turns into a very important double play.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Perhaps exasperation would be the watchword in that first base dugout.
Yeah, and you know, it feels like it's been that way all night for him.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a swing on 0-1 and a ground ball for Peralta at short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Nationals 3. Jerry Blevins will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. And here is Curtis Granderson now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Curtis Granderson.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 now to Granderson. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2.
Strike him out.
Here's the full count offering. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Johnny Peralta will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And Granderson runs. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, a leadoff walk and then a stolen base? That's just as good as a double off the wall. You can see the good jump there, and now he's in scoring position, still with no one out.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Don't give up the run.
Comes set, now the pitch. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here he comes on 2-2. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, if you're going to make an out, you have to make a productive out. And that moves a man up to third now with just 1 away.
Mark Ellis will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
He's set, now the pitch. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. One pitch on its way to Ellis. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Two-one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here he comes, 3-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The infield was in here hoping to cut down the runner at the plate, but that doesn't much matter here as this one's lined into the outfield to pick up the RBI.
Jim Johnson will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9.
Jim Johnson.
Peter Borges will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Peter Borges.
And a called strike down in the zone, nothing in 1. Runners on first with 1 down. He's ready now. The pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Pause. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled back. Here comes another 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
No strike.
From the stretch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
3-1 on the way. Hard hit towards center. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Cards lead it 8-3. Trevor Rosenthal will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Jason Worth will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
1-1 on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Bryce Harper will step in, an RBI single his last time around. And here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes, 2-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you what, he had to be sitting on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out in front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. He waits. Now the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Now the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
Well, in the second inning of this game, that's probably a great at-bat. But with time running out to get back into this one, that's not exactly what you're hoping for. You'll take the run, but it's the out that was much more important.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Two out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and another chance at third. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken the first two games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Boy, that's a perfect start to this series so far. They take the first two games here on the road, so now they'll look to finish off the sweep tomorrow.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 8-4. Good night from D.C.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Nationals, 4 runs on 14 hits. 3 errors. They left 11 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Shelby Miller. His record is now 2-1. The loss goes to Ross Detweiler. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.